Hi. Thinking back on my past week on what things distracted me and what things were actually divine interruption, it actually makes me think closer into what my priorities are. Even though it's on my priority list and I need to get it done, if it distracts me from doing something that God has called me to do, whether, He sent someone my way for me to say a prayer for, or He sent someone my way that needs a word of encouragement, it doesn't have to take all day. But if He sent them my way, then it was something that He needed me to do, even though I had my list of priorities. So something that I try to do when I first wake up, is to ask the Lord, what is it that you have for me to do for you on this day? And help my agenda line up with your agenda and what it is that you have for me to do, so that I can make sure that I am staying focused, and that those things that come up that are trying to distract, I can decipher between that and then whether or not it's something that, the Lord is asking for me to do for Him. So I encourage you this week to make sure that you pay attention to those things. Again, we do have priorities, and we do have things that we have to do, and they're not distractions, they're just our priority list. But then there are some things that are distractions that come along the way, or some things that we actually incorporate in that are more of a distraction, or some things that can wait. But if we wake up asking the Lord to lead us and guide us and tell us what it is that or show us what it is that He has for us to do, we'll become conscious, and our minds start to think on the Lord according to what He calls for us to do, and according to what He needs for us to do. And so when He sends someone our way, we receive it with a different type of attitude, and that can kind of help decipher between, whether or not, hey, I need to take this phone call, or no, I need to call them back later on. But try to be sensitive to those things that He sends your way, so that someone is not waiting for you to help them and you don't help them, or vice versa, that you are trying to get some help from someone, but because you were distracted by something else, you missed your timing. So just, being mindful of those things this week, and just, ask the Lord to help guide you so that you can see the difference between His interruptions and our own distractions. Our own distractions come from our own desires, and they don't really propel us to do anything. It just keeps us in the moment, whereas with God's interruptions, it actually propels us into our future, or it keeps us moving forward and not being stagnant in the place that we're in. So I pray that as you go throughout your week, that you will be able to decipher between the two, and take and engage into your divine interruptions and ward off those distractions.